this is something that I'm pretty sure, I am 99% sure, I am the only one that has this. Look at, the reason I kept this was because there he is, our favorite guy, right there in the center.
Follow me to the sky. We could leave it all behind. Follow me, follow me. Follow me to the sun when there's nowhere else to run. Follow me, follow me.
Hello again to all my friends of the channel. Hello to all our new subscribers. I noticed we crossed 700 subscribers, so thanks for tuning in. All my friends out there on YouTube, old and new. My name is Mike. If you're joining me for the first time, this is my collectible channel. And before I begin today's video, I'm going to make an announcement for you guys joining me for the first time that I do have an eBay store, and the link is in the video description as well as currently on the screen. I sell a lot of wrestling and horror collectibles within the eBay store, so you guys can check that out, and it will be shipped directly from me to you right there at the link on the screen. All right, we are on the road to Halloween. Can you guys believe it's almost here? How crazy. I've been counting this day down for months. I have our first item ready to go on my list of items that are very rare to come by and related to the Halloween movies. And this is the first up. Simply a cardboard display. Dare to be scared this Halloween. Fairly big. I'll see if I can put it up here for reference on my desk. You guys can see how big it actually is. There we go. This was something that I simply took from Kmart when their display was empty, going back to probably 2000 and I don't know, 7 or 8. I actually have the movie here. I bought the movie at the same time that I got the display cardboard. This movie's straight out of the display. There it is. That's the edition that was on that particular display. Didn't ask for it. I just figured I would save it from a lifetime of being thrown in a cardboard baler. So there that is. Probably the only one in existence now. I should add that I won't be going in any particular order to this. These are currently available, even though it says a Best Buy exclusive. They have these on Amazon. Halloween Trilogy. And this is a 4K HD steelbook set. This is what you get inside. I'm a collector and I like to keep my stuff sealed up if it doesn't require being opened, being as I already had these on 4K as well as 4K digital. No need to open this box set. Maybe I will one day if curiosity gets the best of me. They look like they're really, really gorgeous steelbooks that are within here. But for now, I'm going to keep mine just as is. So we move along to something a little bit different now. This is my Halloween 2 vinyl. And I did feature this on my previous episode that I had, where I give you guys a look at the entire collection that I have within my house. I remember loving this picture as a kid. This is before Google and IMDb and all that stuff. We didn't really have pictures at the push of a button. And so seeing that picture was one of the only shots that you would get to see of Halloween 2 back when. They've gotten super fancy with vinyl nowadays, but this is the original Halloween 2. Alright, well, for you guys who joined me previously on the collection video, I gave you guys a little glimpse of the posters that I have for Halloween. This one is beautiful. This one was on HCG Art, and they sold it at 40 Years of Terror, which is where I picked mine up. And from 40 to 45, also from HCG Art, there is this print. Fell in love with that one. Picked it up at H45. Not sure where this one's from. I'm sure somebody in the video knows where it's from. Maybe you guys can comment and let me know. Is this a Mondo deal? What is this? But I got mine on eBay after it was long out of print. Moving over here. Another HCG Art, gorgeous piece. This is also from 45 Years of Terror where I got it. But that is the Halloween wall on this side of the house. Downstairs. And we turn this way, and I'll get to some of the stuff in the cabinet. We're not going to go over a lot of it. If you guys want to see it in detail, you guys could check out the collection video. But I'll go over some of the stuff that's not so common. And then over here, a lot of the masks and stuff is just stuff you guys can get on Trick or Treat Studios. I'll highlight this poster though, if I can get some of the glare from upstairs off. That is a Juan Ramos Halloween picture, and it's an odd size of 18 by 36. Similarly to Halloween 2. Also in 18 by 36. Very odd size for a poster print. And we go from smaller to absolutely gigantic Halloween Kills bus shelter. I switch these out about every month, so right now I have Halloween Kills in it. November I'll switch it out to something else. All my common stuff you guys can get at Trick or Treat Studios. Take a look at that guy. Did a video on him and only him recently on the channel. I did an animatronic video. Actually, he's featured on it too, the guy over there. Not going to touch on him. He's not extremely rare. He was a Spirit Halloween H2O animatronic. I just put the mask over him because their mask they provided looks terrible. This one is definitely the better one of the two. This one's the more rare of the two. Don't remember how much I paid for it, but he is a Halloween 2 movie accurate Michael Myers. It's got the bullet holes. I didn't do that. They did that. They made it. Unfortunately, he's fallen apart for many years living with me in Saratoga. We haven't always had central air, and you guys who know latex and masks will know that you gotta keep these guys cool, keep them out of the sun, otherwise they're gonna start rotting away like this. I do have my place ready to go, having a Halloween party here. Let's see, next Saturday. Wow, already. So yeah, like I said, the room behind me we're gonna skip because it's not Halloween related. I'm gonna pass by the Halloween related stuff next to me. I'll head over to the Halloween cabinets that I have in this other room, and I'll go through the rare stuff. So again, we are not gonna go over everything. This is gonna be a quick and to the point video. So one of my top items that I own is right back there. Halloween Blu-ray disc. The 15-disc box set from 2014. Signed by a whole bunch of people. Including a rare Halloween signature, which is Raymond O'Connor. Played the security guard in Halloween 4. Recently passed away. Another extremely rare item is this Halloween 45 Years of Terror exclusive bobblehead. I have this one here in the front, out of the box, and then I have one in the box back there, which is signed from Malik Akkad to my daughter, Autumn. You guys who have been with me on my channel forever know Autumn used to host, or co-host rather, my show with me. She had to retire due to school, going to school now. Here's another rarity. I do have one of those on eBay as well. This is the Halloween Horror Nights 2022 Michael Myers Halloween tumbler. Tell me that isn't gorgeous. Really cool. And back there is one of the best candles that I've ever owned. for each 40, they released this candle. Let's see, who did this? This Gutter Garbs, or I don't quite remember. I believe it was Gutter Garbs or Cavity Colors. One of the two released that. And it smells amazing. I haven't lit it up. I just like to open it up and smell it. And within this cup, I have a very rare keychain. These are long gone, out of print. In addition to Halloween Horror Nights pin, which was exclusive to Universal Studios, Florida. Not a whole lot of rare stuff on this shelf except for these two guys here. This and this, they were part of the box set, the very first Loomis figure that ever came out. And that was by NECA in 2004, I believe. Also down here, not a whole lot of rare stuff. Most rare thing being this Mondo Tiki mug. I never got the other ones. And I do have my last one on eBay for sale. It's not that one, but it's the one in the box below it. So if you're in the market for a Mondo Tiki, hit my eBay store. Do have one left. I'm gonna move on to this next cabinet. Okay, so I do have a rare thing back there. That's the Halloween 3 novel. And this is an original from way back when. And this thing is near mint. As mint as you can find nowadays. I have it in this Protector, Jack Martin novel. Another limited thing would be this Tom Atkins mug, which was an exclusive if you joined him at the Buccaneer last year for 45 Years of Terror. One thing I do have that I don't have out are Halloween bricks. You guys need Halloween bricks, hit my eBay store, Halloween 3. Straight from the factory, as Clint Black says. Here we have number 268 of the H45 Dr. Chalice figure, signed by the man himself, Tom Atkins. Happy to own one of these. About as good as it comes when it comes to Halloween 3 collectibles. This is Halloween. The Official Making of Halloween, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends by Abby Bernstein. And surprise, I have Ken Foree from Leatherface within my book. I guess I never got around to framing it, taking it out of here. And this is a really nice book. Lots of pictures, lots of promo shots. Lots of good stuff. If you're a fan of the new trilogy, definitely recommend this book. Let me tell you guys that I'm a nerd without telling you guys that I'm a nerd. Keep my book in a bubble bag. So this is On Set with John Carpenter, and this was from Kim Gottlieb. She was a still photographer, signed there by her. And this is not just a Halloween book, but it's all of the films of John Carpenter. There's lots of good stuff on Halloween in this book. 78 has a major chunk dedicated to it with lots of pictures that she took, as well as Halloween 2. Somewhere within this book, lots of good pictures from Halloween 2. Lots of good stuff. See if we can find it right somewhere in the back here, I believe. There it is. And similarly to the book before this, I'm not sure if this book is still in print. If it is, I'll put a screen grab up where you can pick this up. Cool shot, real cool shot. These are simply bags from Death Waltz Records used to promote Halloween Kills. And I love the artwork. It's very retro, very vintage Halloween. So I got both the black and the orange one. These were released and are now out of print. This Rewind magazine, which I had signed by some of the people who contributed to this magazine. I do have an unsigned copy of this on eBay as well, I should say. So if you're interested in this magazine, go grab it. This is the Halloween 40 Years of Terror Special Horror Hound Edition. This was a one-shot magazine, as it says up there on the top right. This was just for 40 Years of Terror. And similarly, this is the 45 Years of Terror, which was sold at the convention. So there's these two books. Michael Myers on the cover, extremely rare. Moving along, this is something that I'm pretty sure, I am 99% sure, I am the only one that has this. Look at that. WWF in Your House. October 20th, 1986. I wonder what that was. Need to brush up on my wrestling. You could tell I'm out of the loop. But the reason I kept this was not in your house. The reason I kept this was because there he is, our favorite guy, right there in the center. And there's a 99% chance, actually 100% chance that I ordered this on pay-per-view. Because that was our only way to get this back then. But again, something that probably nobody has. This is the only one left in existence. Pay-per-view guide for October 96. This is actually really large advertisement in the San Jose Mercury News for Halloween 6. They really should have used that as the artwork for the movie. I love this artwork, and you can't find it on anything nowadays, except for this. So there's proof that better artwork than the final poster. Maybe it's just me, but everything about this is way better than the poster itself. I love this, and the logo kicks ass also. Oh, and I should say also that I did a filming locations video on this. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. Let me know what you think. While we are talking about newspaper cutouts, here's some more. Similar but smaller. This one is just like the one that we had featured a second ago. But let me zoom back. Noticeably smaller. This was almost a full page ad. This one is scaled down quite a bit. Even this isn't the poster. This is also a different image than the poster for Halloween 6. But it was a different one, so I kept this one also. And again, not the movie poster. A small one. Saratoga 6. Still there today. I don't think they've ever updated the movie theater either. It's in need of it, put it that way. And an added bonus on the other side of this Halloween 6 is where I'll keep it. It'll be this Friday the 13th. Newspaper advertisement. Well over 40 years old. These things here are just postcards. And cool thing about them is, before there was much merchandise, they shipped these out with shirts. If you ordered any shirts from Hip Bones, they would toss in these promotional 4x6 cards. So I have a Halloween 4 one and a Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 one. We are almost ready to wind this thing down. So this is a H2O press kit that my friend Jerry sent me from the UK. Thank you, Jerry. Still have this here today. And this is from '98 when the movie came out. We'll go with 3 final items and then we will say goodbye. Before we do, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm going to put the link up on the screen. It's my Halloween life. _ between Halloween and life. Our next item is this Halloween, and it's on Blu-ray, but they fake you out with the VHS tape box. So the artwork looks like a VHS tape. This is for 2018. One thing they did on this that I'm not really a fan of is the fake wear. It's fake edge wear. See, that's not really damaged. It's just they made it to look damaged. This is the same thing with, I think, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre that I have up there. I have one of these on eBay also currently. This one, actually. This is the actual one I have on eBay. But they did the same thing. I don't understand it. There's no edge wear. Why create it? I get the movie's old. but us collectors don't like edgeware. Did go to Monsterpalooza last week. Had that signed by the cast of the Return of the Living Dead, so that's a new thing for my collection. Gonna throw that in real quick. But for the most part, oh, we missed a nice collectible up there. One of my favorite things, actually. Halloween 4 LP, signed by both John Carpenter and Alan Howarth. Now back to this item. Sorry for the getting derailed off topic there real quick. So this is on eBay currently. I'm selling this. How cool. It looks like a movie. It really does. But within this is where the thing is housed. You get a collectible poster, which is a double-sided poster. You get the movie on Blu-ray. Not a fan of how they put it in here. This is just like a foam little thing in the middle. So, not the best packaging. Probably the best they could do, though. And it really looks like a movie VHS tape all around. But that's housed within here. If you're interested in this, hit my eBay store. I'm trying to clear out a good amount of stuff. This is the Halloween 2018. Moving along to something else that's actually on eBay. This is a novel, The First Halloween, Curtis Richards. Unfortunately, I've had this since I was really little, and it's not in the very best of shape, as you can see. Not the very best at all, but I do have this one on eBay right now. It is complete, albeit a little worse for wear. This is a Curtis Richards novel, however. I got this at Savers, of all places, when I was like, I don't even know, 9 or 10? A young collector. I've had it since. I had Halloween 2 also. I got both of them at the same time, but unfortunately, through so many moves and whatnot, I'm not sure if it was left at my dad's or what the heck happened to it, but it's no longer with me. At least this one is. All right, well, this is it. This is the last item that I have. It doesn't look like much, but it's probably the only one that's left in the world. And I did a whole video on him that you guys can check out a few months ago. He was part of a bigger display. I got him a Blockbuster video in 1996, right about the time that they released the Halloween trilogy that we showed earlier in the video. So he was ultimately a bigger display, and I'll kind of show it how he looked previously before I had to modify him. I wish I never had to modify him, but had I not, he would probably be as big as the Halloween Kills bus shelter, kind of almost as that looks now. Kind of the entire size from the end of the bus shelter to the end of his arm. That's how big he was. That's the similar shape that he was too. Then all down here was a video cassette display. You can actually see some of that sign left here. The sign continued to right about here, and it said $3.99. You could buy Halloween for $3.99 with any 2 rentals. So you rent 2 movies, you get to keep Halloween for $3.99. And then down in this section they had the Halloween that they're mentioning. They had the Night of the Living Dead, which was the Blockbuster edition. And then they had, I believe, the trilogy also on the bottom there. But he is my most collectible thing that I own. The only one left in the world that I'm aware of. I did see one on eBay probably 20-ish years ago, but it's been quiet since. You can't even get a picture of this guy anywhere online. But if you're interested in this, more about this guy, check out the YouTube video on him. But with this has been the Halloween collection of more rare items that I own. And until I see you guys next time, I'm gonna say Happy Halloween, because I won't see you before that. So Happy Halloween to everybody, and I will see you guys next time on the channel. So long, everybody.